This is the Sahara Desert. Today it is the largest hot desert on Earth. But 125,000 years ago, it looked nothing like this. It was green. Rivers ran through it. Lakes reflected the sky. Hippos wallowed in water that is now sand. And humans walked through it, following the water. Following the gain, following something that might have been curiosity. We are going to follow one group, 12 people, 4 adults, 3 adolescents, 5 children. They have been walking north for what we would call 3 weeks. Following a river that is slowly narrowing. The man leading them, we will call him Dara. Watching the sky, he has seen the clouds change. He knows the water ahead is not guaranteed. 3 days north of the river, the green ends, not gradually, abruptly. One ridge, and on the other side of it, sand, an ocean of it, stretching to the horizon without a single tree, a single blade of grass, or a single trace of water. The group stands at the ridge. Some want to turn back. The water behind them is already drying. They go forward. They carry water in ostrich eggshell containers, the prehistoric canteen, light and strong and sealed with a plug of grass. Each person carries enough for 2 days. The desert crossing, if their route holds, is 5 days. The mathematics are not good. On the 3rd day, they find what Dara has been navigating toward, a dry riverbed. Ancient. The river ran here tens of thousands of years ago. But if you know what to look for, certain plants, certain rock formations, you know that water still exists here. 3 feet underground, you dig. The water seeps up, muddy, mineral tasting, warm, but water. They drink carefully, rationing every mouthful. The children first, then the adults. Then they refill the eggshells, and they keep moving. Because to stop in the open desert is to invite a kind of death that comes slowly and without mercy. On the 5th day they reach the far edge. The sand gives way to rock, then scrubland, then the first blades of grass in 4 days. Dara does not stop. He keeps walking. There will be time to rest when they reach the trees. Right now every step north is a step away from what nearly killed them. They were not the first humans to try this crossing. They were almost certainly not the last. But they were among the groups that made it, and on the other side of the Sahara lay a corridor that led eventually to the Levant, to Europe, to Asia, to the whole world. The Sahara crossing was not the end of the journey. It was the door. Dara stops one evening on a high rock and looks back south. The desert is a dark line on the horizon. He has no way of knowing that his group's crossing will echo in the DNA of billions of people, that the genetic signature of this migration will still be readable 125,000 years later in laboratories that have not yet been imagined. He just knows they made it. The genetics of this migration are still readable today. The haplogroups that trace this particular route north through the Sahara, through the Levant, into Europe, are carried by hundreds of millions of living people. When scientists map ancient migration routes, they are reading the diary of people like Dara, a diary written not in words but in blood.